आदित्य तुम शेयर करते रहो जो देख रहे थे। आदित्य।
यस सर।
शेयर करो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, ऑप्शन दे दिया। फर्स्ट 1000 वो करो, फर्स्ट 100। तो 100 मीन्स ये सब ओपन रहेगा और वो बंद रहेगा। नहीं, नीचे 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 वाला बंद रहेगा। ये वाला, हाँ ये वाला ओपन करो, जो कर रहे थे ये वाला ओपन करो। हाँ, और ये सॉरी ये वाला बंद करो, ये वाला बंद करो। हाँ, जो नीचे एकदम है बंद करो, और ऊपर में वो ओपन कर दो, ये सब ओपन कर दो। हाँ हाँ, वो वाला भी ओपन कर दो। बस बस, ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। 100 इसमें होगा, 00 होगा। देन नेक्स्ट कंडीशन हो रहा है हम लोग का 0100। तो 0100 मतलब क्या होगा तब कि बाकी सब सिर्फ बीच वाला जो है वो बंद होगा। ये जो नेक्स्ट S7 जो है, S7 जो है ये वाला ओपन होगा। फर्स्ट हम लोग का क्या है 0100, उसके बाद हम लोग का 0100। उसके बाद तो मतलब क्या होगा, जो नेक्स्ट मेरा जो स्विच है वो मेरा ओपन होगा। इसके नीचे जाओ। हाँ, उसके नीचे वाला स्विच बंद होगा। हाँ, ये वाला बंद होगा अभी। हाँ, S7, और वो वाला ओपन कर दो, S8 वाला ओपन कर दो, S8 ना, S8 वाला ओपन होगा। इस स्विच ओपन, S7 जैसे बंद है ऐसे ही होगा। हाँ, तो ये वाला हो गया मेरा 01। इसके बाद क्या होगा, S6 जो स्विच है, S6 स्विच बंद होगा, वो छोड़ के सभी स्विच खुला रहेगा। ये तो S5 हो गया, ये तो S5 वाला बंद कर दिया। हाँ, S6। हाँ, तो 10 हुआ, क्योंकि देखो उसमें क्या है, X1 उधर लाइट हो रहा है, लीट अप कर रहा है, तो मतलब क्या है कि वो वाला अभी 1 हुआ, और ये है मेरा 10 हो गया। और लास्ट में क्या होगा, सारे जो स्विच है स्विच ओपन रहेगा, सिर्फ S5 वाला जो स्विच है वो स्विच मेरा बंद होगा, वो स्विच मेरा बंद होगा, जो S5 वाला स्विच है, और बाकी जो स्विचेस है सभी खुला रहेगा। अब देखो 1 1, लास्ट कंडीशन 1 1। तो यही मेरा 4x2 एनकोडर। स्विच जब बंद होगा, स्विच बंद का मतलब है 1, और स्विच ओपन होने का मतलब है 0। ये याद रखना, स्विच ओपन का मतलब है कि 0, और स्विच बंद है इसका मतलब है 1। ठीक है,
ओके सर।
ओके, समझ में आया?
यस सर, आ गया।
ओके, तो शेयरिंग स्टॉप कर देता हूँ। हाँ, नेक्स्ट कौन शो करेगा नेक्स्ट?
May I, sir?
Yes, you can.
So मैं 4 ग्रैंड मास्टर कर
क्या हो गया?
हम्म, ठीक है, तो वो जो कंडीशन देके रन करो। ठीक है, ओके, नेक्स्ट जो कंडीशन, हाँ ठीक है, ओके, Savitri, you can stop the share.
Super.
Then next, Babita.
Sir, may I? Yes, sir.
Okay, I will see Babita's, then I will see Priti. Fear. Babita, you can share.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है, नेक्स्ट वाला दो। हाँ, वो वाला ओपन करो, वो S1 वाला ओपन कर दो, S1 वाला। ये ठीक है, ये वाला तो ठीक है, बंद किए हो, ओपन कर दो। हाँ, तब क्या शो कर रहा है? ओके, 0 1, ठीक है। इसके बाद S2 वाला बंद करो और बाकी जो है ओपन। ओके, 1 0 और सभी बंद कर दो। अच्छा ठीक है, ओके 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 ओके, यू कैन स्टॉप शेयरिंग, इट्स ओके। हाँ प्रीति, तुम शेयर करो।
Yes, sir.
एक के कंडीशन को नेक्स्ट ये ओपन करके ये वाला बंद करो, स्विच। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट स्विच, ओके, okay Preeti, it is correct, okay. Then next CRM.
Yes, sir.
CRM, can you show me?
Sir, I have made in sir mobile, sir.
Okay, no problem, you can share the mobile using
Yes.
the mobile, you can share now, कोई problem
Yes.
नहीं है उसमें।
Thank you. Sir, in this online version, probe is not
it is.
present. So I
Okay.
have used sir, bulb instead of probe, sir.
Okay. So you have made the connection like this.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Only probe will not be there. In this case, the probe will not be there, but I will see the connections because I will if I see the connections, then I will understand it. The connections. It is. The connections from S1 to S1, then this is S2. Okay. Then that is made with the connection from S1, and this is the connection made from S3. Okay, this is a floating switch. Okay, okay, Sarah, you can. There is a no option, so okay, it is
Yes,
not
sir.
problem. You can stop sharing.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then Jai Prakash. Jai Prakash, are you here? Jai Prakash. I think he is not there. Then Keshav Kumar Khawde. Keshav. He is also not.
Sir, may I?
Do you make it? Do you
Yes,
have
sir.
done? Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
So then you can share. No problem. You can share it. Okay. Then one by one in the truth table order you can start. So first close the first switch. First close the first switch. Yes, yes. Okay. Then close the second switch. But first open the first switch now. Okay. 1 0. Then open the close the third switch and open other switches. 0 1. Okay. Then close the first switch and open the other switch. Close the first switch. The last switch. Sorry, the last switch. Close the last switch. Yes. Okay. It is correct. No problem. Okay. And if anyone is interested to show, or if anyone has occurring the problem there to design that,
So can I
I
show?
think. Okay, you can show.
Okay, sir.
No problem, Pooja. It is no problem. You
So
can
it's not happening, sir, actually.
Yes,
So I have
no
to
problem. You can do one thing. You can send me that after doing that screenshot. You can send me. No
Okay,
problem
sir.
of that.
Okay, sir.
You can
Okay, sir.
be that. Okay. So this is the thing about our, we have performed the encoder. So now
Sir, can I
we
share?
will see. You have done it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Then share it. So one by one condition you will do. Okay. Then okay. Okay. Yes, it is okay. No problem. Stop this. Stop sharing. You can stop sharing.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So if I think it is clear to everyone and there is no problem for designing their circuit, it is clear to everyone. And those who have problem, then you will send me. I will see your diagram or the circuit design. Then if any problem arises, I will tell you. Okay. So now we will do what? We will again start our the another, that is encoder we have seen. Now we will start designing the seeing the decoder. We'll start the decoder concept. So we everyone we know that what is the decoder, we have that what the means of decoder. So decoder is just the opposite. Decoder is just the opposite of the encoder. That means there will be, if there is a 4x2 encoder, that means the decoder will be 2x4. That means decoder is just the opposite. That means here it will be 2 inputs and the output will be 4. So it is basically the combinational logic circuit. It is basically the combinational logic circuit that change the binary information into the 2 to the power n output lines. 2 to the power n output lines, it will change. So that means here it will be what? Here it will be our n number of input lines. So in case we have seen in encoder, there is 2 to the power n input lines. But here there will be n input lines. But how many output lines will be there? The output lines will be 2 to the power n. Just the opposite. That is the decoder concept. So if we see the truth table, if we see the truth table of the decoder, that means the truth table of the decoder will be what? The truth table of the decoder is, let's say we have the 2 inputs. We have 2 inputs because decoder is what? N number of inputs and 2 to the power n output lines. So that means if we use value 2 for n, if we use 2, then that means 2 input lines and 2 to the power 2, that means 4 output lines. So 2 cross 4 decoder will be there. So we will design the 2 cross 4 decoder. In this example, I will show you the 2 cross 4 decoder. So in this 2 cross 4 decoder, what we have, that in this we will have the n number of input, two input lines, and our 4 output lines should be present there. 4 output lines. So here we will use what? Here the first if we see the truth table, if we see the truth table, then there will be 2 inputs. So let's say this is A1 and A0, this 2, and 4 outputs will be there. Let's say we have Y3, then Y2, y1 and y0. So 4 outputs will be there. So what are the combinations? We all know the combination first is 0, 0, 0. Using 2 bits, we can make the combination, the 4 combination. We can make 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. When the 2 inputs will be 0, when the 2 inputs will be 0, in that case it will be 0, 0, 0, 1. If it is 0 and 1, then it will be 0, 0, 1, 0. That means this will be active, this output line. Then if it is 1, 0, if it is 1, 0, then that means this will be 0, 1, 0, 0. And if it is 1 and 1, in that case it will be 1, 0, 0, 0. So this is what, these two are the inputs and these are the 4 outputs. If we use the 2 cross 4 decoder, 2 inputs and the 4 output. So using the 2 in our input, we can make the 4 combination 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. And the 4 outputs will be that in that particular moment, if it is 0, 0, then the y0 output line will be active. If it is 0, 1, in that time y1 output line will be activated. If it is 1, 0, then in that time y2 output lines will be active. And if it is 1, 1, then in that time y3 output lines will be active. So what will be the, we will say, the logical expression? The logical expression, if we see that in this particular, what we will say first, in this case of y0, in this case of y0, this will be for y0, this is 0 and 0. So y0's logical expressions will be a1, a0. Both will be the bar because they are 0. So a bar, a1 bar, a0 bar. This will be for y0. Then what will be for the y1? What will be for the y1? For y1, the logical expressions will be what? For y1, the logical expressions will be a1 bar, a1 bar, a0. Then for y2, what will be the logical expression for y2? The logical expression for y2 will be a1, a0 bar, a1, a0 bar. And for y3, it will be what? For y3, for y3, it will be a1 and a0. This is what for y3, this will be a1 and a0 because there is both 1. So if it is 0, then it will be bar, it will be the complement. So this is the circuit, or sorry, this is the logical expression of the decoder. The logical expressions of the decoder will be that for y0 it will be a1 dash, a0 dash. For y1 it will be a1 dash and a0. For y2 it will be a1 and a0 dash. And for y3 it will be a1 and a0. This is the logical expression. So from here the bar is present. So from here we can say, seeing the logical expression, if we see the logical expression, then here what operations we are performing? You see, all between these two we are performing AND operation. we are performing AND operations, we are performing AND operation, and we are performing AND operation between them. Then how many AND gates are required? Seeing the logical expression, we can say that how many AND gates will be required? We will require 4 AND gates, because we will want to see what y0 value, y1 value, y2 value, and y3 value. So that means here 4 AND gates are present. You see, we are performing between them AND operation. Here also we are performing AND operation. Here also we are performing AND operation, and we are performing AND operation. Then we can say from here we will require 4 AND gate. 4 AND gate will be required. And how many input lines will be there? How many input lines? 2 input lines. So 2 input lines already in the encoder. We have seen how we create the input lines using the switch. So that means how many switch will be required? How many switch will be required for here?
2.
Yes, yes. 2 switch will be present there. 2 switch we will require. And another gate, another we have to require. Another gate we have requires. What will be that gate? Anyone can tell that we require another gate for that. What are that gates? Already in this expression from here we can say 4 AND gate will be required, 2 switch will be present in the circuit, but another gate will also be required. What is that? If you particularly, if you see this, then you can tell. For complement, which gate we do? NOT gate,
NOT gate.
using the NOT gate. So that means we have 2 inputs. That means one time A1 can be bar, one time A0 can be bar. So that means what? We require 2 NOT gate. So from this expression we can say we will require 2 NOT gate. So 4 AND gate, 2 NOT gate, and we will require what? We will require 2 switch. And also what? Also we will require DC power supply. It is common because we have to give the power supply here. So DC power supply will be required. That DC power supply will be used. And another one thing, that is the ground voltage, it is also required. So and for seeing the indication, we will require 4 probe. For this 4 probe will be required, because in that probe, this is the indicator that will verify the truth table of ours. That will verify it. So we will require that. This is what these components, this total components will be required for our designing. So let's start designing part of the decoder. So first, one by one step, I will show you the designing of the decoder. So how we will design? So first, for that, how many AND gates will be required? 4 AND gates will be required. So we will first use the 4 AND gates. Four AND gates will be required. So okay, first, then DC power, this will be required. So first I will make that. This decoder part will be continued, because today I think not much time left, so it will not be completed. So it will continue. Then 4 probes we have used. After that, the AND gate, 4 AND gate we will use, and this AND gate will be 2 inputs AND gate. So 1 by 1, 2 inputs AND gate. So 4 AND gate we will require. And we will require 2 NOT gate. And we will require the switch. Now here in this case, the switch will be SPST. In this case, it will be SPST switch. So to SPST switch, and then 2 resistance. So go to the register and 1 kilo. Okay, so the components which is required we have used now. So now we have to move, reverse that, rotate this. And also we have to move, rotate. Okay. Now change this as the name, let's say A naught, and we change it as the name B naught. This will change the name as A for our easy use, B naught, the first case. This we change A not B. This A B not. The logical expression which we have seen, that logical expression's name we are writing here, and this name as A B. These are the four. Now we will make the connection. So the first is A not B not. So that means A not B not. Then next one is A not B. A not B is this, and B. So B means this. Then A B not. A B not means A B not. So this will be like that. And the last one is A B. The last one will be A B. A and B. Okay. Connect it with A. This will be connected with B. Okay. So first, what we see on the condition? Yes, the first one, then second one, then the third one, and yes. Now you see what happens when 0 0. In that case, the first one. In that case, the first one will be. We have already seen that what is the our decoder concept. When it is 0 0, then y0. Here it is x1. I have written that as x1. So x1 will be activated. When it is 0 1, in that time x2 will be activated. When it is 1 0, when it will be 1 0, in that case x3 will be activated. And when it is 1 1, in that case x4 will be activated. Clear?
Yes, sir.
समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
हम आज एकदम टाइम नहीं है, तो नेक्स्ट क्लास में क्या है ये तुम लोग प्रिपेयर कर लेना. उस टाइम अगर कोई दिक्कत हुआ फिर हम दिखा देंगे, बट वीडियो में रहेगा तो तुम लोग वीडियो देख के इसको प्रिपेयर कर लेना कि कैसे बनाते हैं. जैसे हम बनाए स्टेप बाय स्टेप, ये स्टेप बाय स्टेप फॉलो करके तुम लोग प्रैक्टिस करना, इसको प्रिपेयर करना. हम अगर नहीं देख पाए तो नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम देख लेंगे. ठीक है? ओके, देन थैंक यू एवरीवन.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.